Hi, I'm Christina Hastings, reading for the role of Shelly in Stockholm.
Action.
Now what?
We wait.
Oh. I was homeschooled.
No kidding.
Yeah, by VCR.
Wait, what?
Well, technically by Mrs. O'Connor.
Mrs. O'Connor was a VCR?
No, she was a woman and a really good teacher. My teacher. She did these educational films of her in her class so that homeschoolers could watch for years to come. It was like real school, but on tape. They had the whole series at the library. So starting when I was 5, I had to go every day to the library, return yesterday's tape, check one out, and watch it in our basement. It wasn't actually too different than this, actually.
Minus the restraints.
Usually. Yeah, Mrs. O'Connor was great, but my favorite part were the other kids. There were 25 of us in season 1, kindergarten, if you count me. Most came and went, some stayed for a season or 2, some 4, but the ones that stayed the longest were my favorites. Because I got to grow up with them, you know? It was like having real friends. 8th grade was my favorite. But that's everybody's favorite season, right?
Not so much.
But it was so interesting. One day, Angeline B and Brian K were fighting, like always. And then the next day, they were holding hands. They broke up like 5 times in 8 tapes.
Sounds like Ross and Rachel.
We didn't have a Ross. We did have a Rachel. She got boobs first.
No. Ross and Rachel are 2 people from a show. Some tapes about friends. You probably like it.
Maybe you can show me after we leave.
Sure.
And we can invite Harvey. I bet he'd love it.
So what happened when you ran out of tapes?
Well, it ended. Watch and Learn was over. That's what it was called. Watch and Learn, the series. I graduated, and then they were gone. All of them, even my favorite ones. Mrs. O'Connor didn't make any more tapes. Did you like school?
No.
Why not?
People suck.
I like people. But I don't know very many, so maybe I don't. But that's why I told you I was homeschooled.
Why?
So you can get to know me. Mother always said people might find me off-putting. But if I wanted to be friends, I should just explain that I was homeschooled. Did it work? Are we friends?
Sure.
Cool. You want to know the worst thing I ever did? You can't tell anybody, okay?
Okay.
You remember the Beauty and the Beast tape I was telling you about?
Like 5 minutes ago?
I stole it from the library. I had to go through the entertainment section to get to the education section, and I'd always see them, Beauty and the Beast. I wasn't allowed to check out anything except Watch and Learn. That was a rule. But finally, one day, I just couldn't take it anymore. But I didn't check it out. I took it.
You stole from the library. That's the worst thing you've ever done?
It feels so good to get that out there. Do you hate me?
No.
Okay. I still watch it every night before I go to bed. It helps me fall asleep. It'll probably be hard to sleep tonight without it.
Yeah, that's why.
You know, you're a good listener.
Well, you're a good talker.